So we are back at Happy Jewelers in Fullerton, California, and today we're going to show you something that I think you'll really enjoy. I get hundreds of DMs from people asking, what's the best watch I can buy? I've got $2,000 to spend, I've got $5,000 to spend. Well, today we're going to show you everything, all the way from a couple of grand to infinity. So let's start. So we're back with the guys.
How's it going, Michael?
Great to
nice
see you
again.
Nice to see you, Michael.
Gabe and Danny, Happy Jewelers. Yeah. Always happy, always smiling, right?
Always.
Man.
Happiest place on earth.
So today we're going to do something a little bit different.
Yeah.
You know, my followers ask all the time, what's the best watch to buy in certain budgets? And, you know, it's very difficult to just answer those. So you guys, well, what do people say to you when they come in the store when they want to buy a watch? Do they know what they want to buy, or do they bank on your information? How does that work?
I would say there's both. There's some people that come in, they know exactly what they want, they know exactly what price point they want to buy it at, and they'll look for those price points. But I mean, we have range from everything. We have anywhere from the 2,000 range up to $1 million, $2 million watches. But any watch you buy, as long as you love it, you enjoy wearing it, I mean, I think it's priceless.
That's what I always say.
Yeah.
Buy what you like, it doesn't matter what it costs. So what have you got to show us? We're going to start with the least expensive and work up, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've got a variety of them. The first one I picked out is a Breitling Colt. Gorgeous watch, oversized, so it's not going to be small on the wrist, with the stainless steel bracelet. What's cool about Breitling is you can buy different straps for it. You can get red, blue, white, any sort of on a tang or a deployment. Something like this is going to cost you about $2,800.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, for $2,800, I mean, it's a lot of watch.
That's a lot of watch. It's heavy too.
It's heavy, yeah.
That's a lot of watch.
It's almost got like a sea dweller vibe to it, right?
A
Exactly.
little bit, yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
Instead of paying $13,000, you know, $2,800. That's
Yeah.
a good deal. That's
Good
a good
deal.
starter, you know. And then you could buy that and, like, you know, wear it for a few months, and you know,
Trade
you
your way
have
up.
more money.
Yeah. You come in and trade it for a $4,000 watch, $5,000 watch.
Because you do a lot of trades, right?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
We love
Amazing.
trades.
Well, I know, I've done them with you.
Yeah, exactly.
And I'm going to do one with you today.
Yes, we
I'm
are.
excited.
Okay, what's next?
So next up we got is a Tudor. Tudors are great watches. They're actually owned by Rolex. A lot of people don't realize that. So you're going to see a lot of similarities between the sub. This is going to have the green on the outer bezel with the black insert. You're going to have really pretty hour hands. You're going to have like the yellowish on there with a nice bracelet. $4,500.
It's very similar to a Rolex.
Yes.
Very, 4,500.
$4,500.
See,
Yeah.
the dial looks pretty much identical to a sub, doesn't it?
It is, yeah. And a lot of people actually lean more towards Tudor than Rolex. They actually each have their own fan base. So a lot of people think like, oh, well, I can't afford a Rolex, so I'll get a Tudor. But there's fanatic fans over Tudors. They'll only buy Tudors.
Nice watch.
Yeah. So next up, we got a Speedy.
Ah,
So we have an
Omega.
Yeah, Omega Speedmaster. I mean, this essentially put Omega on the map, right? First watch on the moon. It's a beautiful timepiece for $5,500.
That's a lot of watch for $5,500. I mean, that is a lot of watch.
That's probably my favorite watch right now.
Oh, it's
Really?
beautiful. Yeah.
I'm actually surprised you don't have one of these.
Me too. Yeah,
Well,
me
you
too.
know where to get one.
I do. I absolutely do.
Well, there you go.
Well, you wanted one last time you were here too, right?
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely do.
Well, you
it's
could,
on the list.
You could leave with one.
So next up we got is a Cartier Santos. These are great watches. When Cartier released it, they went crazy. Up until like about a year ago, they were actually going over retail,
Wow. And this is how much?
$6,000.
I can't believe that's
Yeah.
$6,000.
Do you like those?
I do like these.
Do you?
Yeah, I do like these. I have a Santos 100. Haven't worn it in a while, but it's a great watch.
The way they make it is they make it fit perfectly snug on the wrist, so it almost fits like a bracelet. Very comfortable.
And that's a sapphire on the crown,
That's a
right?
sapphire on the crown.
Oh, that's
their
cool. I didn't even
signature.
spot that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
Oh, that's a
That's
nice
Cartier's
little touch.
signature. Actually, it's funny on their when they do full diamond watches, they'll actually put an upside down diamond
Yep.
on the crown.
I have that on my Santos.
Do you? Yeah.
Yes, I
It's
do.
really good looking.
That's why I didn't mention it. It had diamonds because it's blingy and yeah, whatever.
Sorry, I want to correct myself. I said Sea Dweller earlier. I meant Yachtmaster, right? Is that what I'm thinking of?
Actually, that
What-
looks much more like the Yachtmaster than it does the Sea Dweller.
That I think
Yeah.
that's what I meant. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
been bugging me, so I want it because I know people in the comments are gonna be like,
They're gonna be like,
"That's my
Heaven forbid that
And I
get it
agreed
wrong,
with you.
right?
That was really bad. I should have corrected you.
Yeah, the Yachtmaster that's got the big,
That's just how
chunky
polite you
bezel.
are, right?
Right.
All right, what's next?
So next up we got is a Hublot Big Bang. So they come in a lot of different variations. This is going to be the 44 millimeter stainless steel bezel, black dial. I personally like Hublot.
So I like Hublot too, and it's unfortunate there's some people that have hit Hublot so hard,
Yes.
unfairly, because they make a great watch.
They make a great watch.
Is it by any chance a very angry Dutchman?
It might be.
Yeah.
It might be. but it's very sad because it's turned people off this watch because
Yes.
he's got a big following.
Yes.
But it's actually a great watch. It
And
really is a great
I
watch.
sell Hublots really well. I mean,
So
I
guys,
buy them.
ignore bad things about Hublot. They make a fantastic watch.
do.
They do.
Yeah, they really do. And it's good value too.
It is one of the most comfortable watches you'll ever wear as well.
Yeah, they used to make, back in the day, I had one of these, the strap smelled of vanilla.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I'm
That's Chopard.
No,
No, it was
that's
Hublot.
Hublot made it too. It was called. What was that called? It was like Miami something.
don't
Miami
remember.
edition.
But it was
No.
strong vanilla
Yeah.
and it lasted forever. I
On
mean,
purpose? Like it was
Deliberately,
sent
yeah.
down?
They
Chopard did that as well.
Yeah.
They had like a chocolate strap, strawberry
Yeah,
strap.
and
vanilla strap. Yeah.
it was really
Really?
nice.
I've never. That is
So
incredible.
did you used to like smell the strap all the time?
Yeah, you can't help it, right? You can't help it because you don't expect. I mean, the last thing you expect is a strap to smell of vanilla. Well, this smells of white gold and diamonds, right? But it's pretty funny
Yeah, it is.
because
That
at the
is
end of the day, it was a good seller.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what's next?
So next up we got is a Breitling Navitimer World. So this will go good with your jet. Next time you're in the jet, you can wear this watch as a pilot's watch.
There you go.
Yeah, you get in the cockpit, right?
So I'm not a huge fan of Breitling, although I'm learning to respect them. That's just not my style of watch, but they make a great watch also, don't
Oh, they do. Breitling is one of the best watchmakers. Design-wise, they really stepped it up in the last couple of years. They started making like different colors on their watches, different straps, different dials, different combinations. But Breitling is one of the best sellers.
How much is this one?
$6,000.
Wow.
That's a good deal.
Oversized, leather strap. It also comes on a metal bracelet.
Is that the maker's recommended retail or is that your price?
This is my price. The retail on this one is about $73.50, and this is brand new.
Oh, so you're selling it less than retail,
We're selling
brand
it-
new?
Yes.
Wow. So now we're going to go to the next trade, which is slightly more in price,
Yeah,
right?
Yes.
it is.
What do we have?
So we have a Rolex Datejust 2 right here with the blue dial.
Still got the original seal
Actually,
on it.
yeah,
Yes.
it does. Pull that out.
So
It's
this
a
is
good
brand
looking
new?
watch. It's brand new. This one you're looking at about 10.5.
Oh wow! I didn't know you could get one for that price.
Yeah, and it's
that's the large one.
Yeah, it's
right?
a large one too. It's not the small 36 millimeters. So you could get a Rolex that's bigger face for 10,000.
That's interesting because you go to Rolex to try to buy a watch, they don't have any.
No,
They don't
nothing
have
in
any.
stock.
You've
Yeah.
got brand new ones. Amazing. Okay, so what do we have next?
This is an older Rolex Submariner with a date. Good looking watch.
Looks
And
the same as a new one. Very similar,
does.
right?
It does.
Very
Put 'em
similar.
right next to
Oh, there you
each
go.
other.
There's a new one right
Yeah.
next to it.
The new
And
one.
especially on the wrist, you're not going to really be able to see too much of a difference.
The lugs are slightly wider on the new one, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And I mean, you could tell the bezel is made out of ceramic.
Right.
Yeah, a little bit.
But
yeah.
again, unless you had them next to each other,
Exactly.
you probably wouldn't see
You
the
would not be able
difference.
to see it.
So how much are these two?
This one is going to be 9,500.
That's cheap.
That's
Yeah.
a really good deal.
That's
yeah.
a great deal.
Yeah.
And the new one?
And the new one is going to be about 14.5.
14.5.
Yeah. Beautiful watch.
Not a bad deal, right?
No.
No, and that's a great example of the fact that you can get a very similar look for, $5,000 less.
I know,
You know
that's
what
a
I
big
mean?
difference. Especially that's a third less, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you got this guy here.
This is a cool one.
Okay.
So
That's
we,
a Michael watch.
Yeah, that is.
It is a Michael watch. But Michael's wearing this watch. Well, similar.
Yeah.
So this one is how much money?
So this one's going to be $15,000. It is a custom sapphire and diamond bezel with custom lugs. But honestly, for the money, I mean, how much was yours?
You tell me.
$150,000.
That's exactly
Yeah,
what
at
it
a
was. Yeah,
minimum.
Yeah.
150,000. Yeah.
So for $15,000,
Well,
it's, I mean,
they look very similar.
yeah.
Yeah.
My word. Yeah, white gold versus stainless steel and
Yes.
factory versus aftermarket.
Exactly.
But
Okay.
to someone looking at them across the
Oh,
room,
there's no
you
way.
would never know the
No.
difference.
And at 15K, I mean, it's a lot of watch.
That is a lot of
Yeah.
watch.
Yeah.
That is absolutely gorgeous.
So next up, we got is a Rolex Pepsi on a Jubilee bracelet. This comes in an oyster bracelet as well. Great looking watch. I mean, it's one of the staples of Rolex, right? Rolex is famously known for discontinuing a watch, letting it sit for 15, 20 years, and then coming back out with it again.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So it's a 40 millimeter case size. You're gonna have the Serichrome bezel, black dial. It's a dual time zone. You can actually, I did a video on this, you can actually do up to 3 time zones on this watch, as long as you know like where the GMT hands are, like how many out plus or minus
I
hours.
know how to do one time zone on this.
I only, yeah, me too.
just
Only
don't
one
impress
time.
With that,
Yeah.
Michael.
It's what?
I'm impressed with that.
That's just the hand, the 3 hands. It's 925, right?
Yeah. So this is going to be an Audermars Piguet Royal Oak with the blue dial,
41 millimeter.
41 millimeter. It comes in white dial, gray dial, black dial, and blue dial.
Blue dial being by far the most
The
expensive.
most expensive. And what a lot of people don't realize is it's the same MSRP, But just because of the blue dial compared to a white, sometimes it makes a 15, 20K difference just for the face.
That's crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. So
Yeah.
that one is how much?
$60,000 and it is brand new.
And what's the MSRP on that?
The MSRP on this one, I believe, is about 28 or
Isn't that
20 to
crazy?
30,000.
So correct me if I'm wrong, this watch maybe 2 months ago was $90,000.
About 4 to 6 months ago, yeah. It hit close to $100,000.
It's insane.
Yeah.
All right, Patek, beautiful watch.
Yes.
What are we looking at here?
So we got a Patek 5905 annual calendar, gorgeous piece. They made the 5205, which is a little bit thinner, a little bit smaller. I personally like the 5905 because it's a thicker case, bigger watch, so it sits really well on the wrist. The 5205 to me is a little bit too small for my personal liking, but every customer has different tastes, right?
I see. Beautiful watch. And what does this do? Is it
It's an annual calendar, so
Annual
it's going to tell you
calendar.
the month, the day, the date.
Beautiful. Has a beautiful back to it. You see?
yeah.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
really cool.
I mean,
And then we got this guy. I like
so,
this.
yeah, this is a pretty watch. This is all you right
That's
here.
a Michael watch.
It is a Michael watch. Michael has a watch very similar to this.
I know, I just saw it.
So it's a Rolex Day-Date, 40 millimeter, with the factory diamond bezel, factory meteorite baguette dial. Gorgeous piece. I mean, you're gonna have the presidential bracelet, which is famously known, right? Anytime you see the 3 links, automatically you know it's either white gold, yellow gold, rose gold, or platinum. This one is gonna be $75,000.
That's a lot of watch, isn't it?
I love that.
Yeah, it's
I
beautiful.
absolutely love that.
So now we're going to hit the big boy tray, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is the big boy tray for sure.
Code.
Code. This is a code 1159, but this is a tourbillon dial.
This is the
Gorgeous.
first time I'm seeing this watch in person. It is
This is,
stunning, right?
oh my God. I mean,
That is a stunning
This is a
piece. Do you see the
timepiece.
sparkle in that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Will that show on the camera?
I hope so.
Yeah, right? I mean, beautiful piece. So tell us about this one.
So this is 18 karat white gold, stunning white gold case. So on the other models, which is a non-tourbillon, this actually comes in a black ceramic. This one we're going to be selling for about $115.
That's a lot less than the retail, right?
This is the retail, I believe, is about $140.
Yeah.
So yeah,
And this is new.
this is brand new. So this,
Beautiful.
a piece like this, you will get a little bit of a discount, right? Because when you walk into Audermars Piguet, they're going to make you buy an item like this before they give you an item like this.
I know, isn't that sad?
Yeah.
They'll make you buy the expensive one before they'll give you the
course.
cheaper one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the same with Richard Mille.
Really?
So if you want an RM11 or an RM35,
Yeah.
which are the lesser expensive RMs, but they're very popular, you've got to buy $1 million watch to get it.
Yes.
So
That's why a lot of people, when they go, well, why would people pay gray market prices? Is because people have been there, they've done that. They don't want to play the game.
But the other thing is, when you buy that $1 million RM, when you want to sell it, it's worth 300 grand.
It's worth $300.
right.
You
So
gotta take a haircut.
you're actually
You're saving money.
you're saving money by buying it over retail grey market.
And it's like a 2-year process, 3-year. You're not going to be able to just walk in, buy the watch,
Right.
and wear it.
Right.
You have to buy,
Wait,
3-4
wait,
years.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous.
All right. Patek.
Patek. So we got a Patek 18 karat white gold 5740. This is one of my favorite Patek Nautiluses. I think it's gorgeous. And to be honest, it's a perpetual calendar, so there's a lot of complication to it, a lot of watch. This one we're going to be doing for $225. It's brand new, and this is the new buckle as well. So Patek, 2 years ago, they made it with the push button, which is,
So much better.
oh my God.
Oh, man.
On the older ones, you feel like you're going to break it when you're pulling it.
I have the older one, and every time I open it, I think I'm going to rip my nail off. You
Yeah.
have to literally scoop it up. It's
Exactly.
terrible.
And what I tell people, you know, it is a lot of money. $225,000 is not cheap. The older buckle is a lot less. You can find them in like that 170 to 180 range. But if you're gonna buy a Nautilus, this is a really good option because you're actually getting complications, right? You go get a 5711 time only, you're paying 120, 130 grand.
Right.
But there's nothing to it.
5712 is a good one.
5712 is also a good one as well.
Expensive.
Expensive, very
Okay.
expensive. This is your style. The more color, the better.
I have the leopard, which has the same bezel as this.
That's good looking.
That's like the Nicolas Cage watch. It is
Yeah,
known
and
for that.
everybody laughs at me when I wear it, so I haven't worn it in a while, but it's a fun watch. This is a very fun watch.
Yes,
This is a more sedate version of the leopard watch.
Yeah, yeah.
exactly.
So do you want to have a game? Shall I see what I think this is worth? MSRP, it's about 90 grand.
Yeah. In that like 90 to 100 range.
If you want to buy it, 375.
A little less. It's going to be in that. You're close. It's going to be in that 325 range. Yeah. But this is one of, you know what's funny is,
Nice piece though, right?
yeah, it's a Oyster Flex, right? With the orange, factory orange sapphire bezel, diamond dowel, gorgeous piece.
Yeah.
If you wanted a rainbow, I could find one 10 times easier than this.
Oh yeah, this is very hard to find.
Yes.
Very, very,
Very,
hard
very
to find.
difficult.
Oh,
Yes.
look at the
Millenary?
This is the Millenary. This
my
is a
God.
really special piece.
very, like, it's a piece of jewelry. Look at this.
Look at the side casing.
Emerald cuts, baguettes on the sides, the top, double row, baguette set in channel setting.
So correct me if I'm wrong. This is one of those watches that I believe goes for less than retail.
Yes.
Yes.
Much less. Because the retail's very, very high on a piece like this.
Right, but it doesn't make sense when you think of the workmanship that goes into this versus a regular stainless steel watch.
Yeah.
And this one goes for less than retail?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a tourbillon movement manual wine, 72-hour power reserve. The retail is 700,000.
Wow.
Yeah. We're selling
Shall I
it.
guess?
Go ahead. Let me see. Let's see.
700,000 is the retail?
Yeah.
Look at the buckle. The buckle has baguettes
That's
too.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
525.
340.
Oh, wow.
340.
That's half price.
That's half price. Yep. Only at Happy Jewelers.
Half
There
price.
you- exactly.
Half price. It's a lot of money.
It
but
is,
That's
yeah.
a lot of watch.
It's a lot of watch.
Very
a lot of
dressy. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. And then Ultra Big Boy.
Ultra big boy.
There.
I've actually never seen this watch in person.
Oh, I mean,
That's
the
the
watches.
new RM35, right?
This is the new RM35 Rafael Nadal.
Everybody knows my love-hate relationship with Richard Mille. I think it's more hate than love.
But you know what? You're their supporter from the beginning when nobody even wanted the brand.
Yeah,
you know?
now if I want to buy one, they don't recognize that.
Yes.
So
Because a lot of people don't realize is up until like 6-7 years ago, Richard Mille, like, I
you
mean,
couldn't give these
you
away.
couldn't give it away.
Right? Yeah, nobody wanted this watch, and until they started giving them to all the celebrities,
Yes.
right?
That's smart, right?
Very smart.
Yeah.
They made the prices astronomical
Yeah.
and then gave them away
Yes.
because people thought they were expensive and they wore them. And now look,
Yep.
good job.
Yeah.
They're smart. I mean,
Great,
they're
yeah.
geniuses. They knew exactly what they were doing. I mean, look at the movement on it. Look at the casing on it. I mean, the watch is really out of this world.
It's beautiful.
I personally like RM. I like wearing it. I enjoy it. Once I started wearing them, it's hard for me to go to another brand.
I like them too. My big thing is if they'd have only treated me better, maybe I would have nicer things to
course.
say. But you
Of
know,
course.
you spend money with them when they weren't famous.
Yes.
And now that they are famous, they
don't
don't
care about
want to
you.
know you.
I know.
So
Yeah.
that's the sad thing. Kind of like Ferrari, right? Same thing. I mean,
It is,
I'm
yeah.
upset with Ferrari. I spent so much money with Ferrari, but try and get a car from them. Oh,
It's crazy.
yeah, it is. Well, this has been amazing. We didn't talk about the price
Yeah.
on this, did we?
No, we didn't.
So this one is 695,000. I was gonna say 700, but you know,
5,000.
yeah.
So what's
yeah.
what's the list on this?
The list on this one is gonna be around. It's expensive. It's gonna be around like 300K.
So it's double.
Yes.
Double.
But all Rafael Nadal models go in that like
I
you know
know.
almost double range.
I know. This has been amazing. And guys, I hope you've seen something that's in your price range, something that you like. Happy Jewelers will take care of you. They've taken care of me. I've bought, 3 watches from you now?
We're gonna do another one soon too.
Another
right?
one today, hopefully.
Yes, we
So
are.
that will be 4. Go to the Producer Michael boutique as well if you want a nice jacket. This is a Producer Michael jacket. You'll find them on you never saw this before, did you?
Got your long name on it.
Yeah, how about that?
Oh.
Very nice. ProducerMichael.com. What else? Anything else? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I should always say hit the like button at the beginning, but I don't. But hopefully you like it. So do that. We're in it to win it, and we'll say goodbye.